He's a stay-at-home kind of guy.
Stay at home, but every night. I mean, give me a
Go out
break.
every night. She has to wear the
So
perfect
cool.
little outfit, go to the perfect little club, be seen by all the perfect people.
So we sent her on a perfect blind date.
I even belly danced.
While he went out
She's got this tiny little halter top on.
with a woman who likes to stay in.
I kind of like to stay home, cook together, watch movies, but every night.
Will they shake things up or have a change of heart?
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Chris Jagger. Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later, but first let's meet our couple. He's a Virgo who likes things neat and tidy, and she's a Leo who's always on the go. They've been dating now for 3 months. Please welcome Julia and and Roddy Wilson. Welcome to the program, and you're here today because you're really not sure how solid your relationship is. Roddy, we're going to start with you, though, and tell us one of the most romantic things that she's ever done for you.
Well, I think the most romantic thing she's ever done is one time I came home at the end of the day and I'm tired. So she gave me this bath, complete with bath salts, candles. I love candles personally.
Yeah.
And then she got into the bath with me.
Oh,
Proceeded
nice
to wash
little
my
added
hair.
bonus. Sure.
Please.
All right. Julia, what do you like about Roddy's looks?
Oh, he has a great smile. His eyes twinkle when he smiles, and he has great teeth.
Oh. And tell us what you like least about his looks, though.
Well, his he's trying to grow a goatee, and it like itches, and he has stubbles, and I don't know. I think he should just shave it off.
You've got one.
Well, mine's nicely trimmed, though. You know.
This is true.
You realize you have
That's
one.
okay. I have no insult taken. Roddy, tell us about Julia's personality. What's it like?
Well, to tell the truth, it's fairly chaotic. I mean, she's kind of scattered.
What are you talking about? I am not.
Well, she's always forgetting her keys and things like that, you know what I mean?
That's true.
Sunglasses are never anywhere to be found.
So a little forgetful.
Oh, please. Yeah, she's late all the time. It's just something I can't stand.
And Julia, how
You're
would you
not.
say
That's
Roddy is? What's he like?
He's unreliable.
Is it unreliable?
When?
Totally
When have I been
unreliable.
unreliable?
You have blown me off. He has forgotten dates.
I've had reasons.
I've gotten great tickets for things, and he's totally forgotten
That
about
happened
it.
once. One time.
Yeah, but dude, how do you just forget? I mean,
Well, you know, people are supposed to call you and reconfirm, right? And it just never happened.
No,
so
no,
it's
no,
your
no,
fault.
no.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
just
kinda
blaming
both
me,
of our
right?
faults, but,
all right, Roddy, when you
Right.
guys do have a good time and go out and have a social life, how would you describe it?
She's too LA.
thinks he's
She's
so
so
cool.
sceney.
That's not true. He
She has
thinks
to
he's
wear
so
the perfect
cool.
little outfit, go to the perfect little club, be seen by all the perfect people
Yeah.
at all the right times.
No, when I first met
You
him,
know
no,
what I'm
wait,
talking about?
let me talk. He was dirt. I thought he was dirt poor when I first met him
Not
because
dirt
all
poor.
he wore was a white T-shirt and blue jeans. I come to find out that's all he owns is white T-shirts and blue jeans.
I dress for
In fact-
comfort.
All right, Roddy, let's talk about the morning time. What's Julia like then?
She's pretty good in the morning. She's affectionate. She's sweet. But I got to tell you, there's this one thing she does when she's brushing her teeth that I don't think she's even aware of. She gargles. I don't know what it is. Like she's trying to get the toothpaste out from the back of her throat or her lungs.
I
or
am
something.
not.
She
No,
makes
no, no,
this
no. I tell you,
sound.
no.
It's like, and it's loud and it's annoying and it just grates on your brain and it bounces all around the apartment the whole time. It's crazy.
Well, no, what I'm trying to do.
What are you
Hawk
trying
one
to
up
do?
or something? I don't know
I
what
have
you're
a
trying
I've
to
never
do.
been able to figure it out.
I have weird habits, but one of them is that when I gargle, I try to sing. And
Oh,
do
that's
it.
what that is, Roddy.
That's
Who knew all
singing.
this time?
I
She's
know
actually singing.
it opens your throat.
Roddy actually said that you're a little scattered when it comes to like losing your things and putting your things. What's he like when it comes to being organized?
What? Organized?
what-
I don't think he knows the definition of the word
No idea?
organized.
A little messy, is he? Or
No, he's
scattered.
I'm only kidding. He's a neatnik. He is
gonna
totally
say.
a neatnik. Everything, it has to be in order. The only thing I really said about him is he's kind of immature, but he's a neat freak.
But an immature, neat freak.
An immature, neat freak.
Okay. Why is it you decided that this was a good time to come on the show and go out with somebody else?
Well, our relationship is, I think, maybe getting a little serious, and I don't want to think like I'm wasting my time. I've been putting a lot of time into it.
So this was a good way to test the seriousness.
I think so.
Okay, there we go. Well, it seems that Julia and Roddy are out of alignment in some areas. When we come back, we're going to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out, will they stay together or will they have a change of heart? Change of Heart. We're here with Julia and Roddy. Now, Julia said she wanted a man without a goatee, someone that was more reliable and more sort of LA-ish. So we set her up with a hip, dependable guy who always keeps his word. Please welcome Bobby King. Hello, Bobby. Good to see you. You know Julia?
Oh, yeah.
And Roddy, we'll start with you. What do you think of Bobby?
Well, actually, he's a pretty good-looking guy. I'm surprised.
Oh. Okay.
He's got good color and everything.
You like that? All right. And Julia, what did you think of Bobby when you first met?
He had a smooth face. He had a great smile. He was muscular, but not too muscular. That's why I like it.
And you like that? And no goatee thing going on
That's
there.
what I said, no goatee.
Yeah. And Bobby, let's ask you about your first impression of Julia when you guys met.
I was actually quite surprised. I was expecting a brunette. Just the description, but when I get down and I see this good-looking redhead, this very sexy red hair, I'm like, looking around, I'm like, well, unbelievable. So I was quite surprised, yeah. It's a good score. Being a little Irish and all.
All right, Bobby, Roddy said that Julia's always late and scatterbrained and all that kind of stuff. Was she on time for your date?
Actually, she called ahead of time from her car phone and said, I'm going to be running a few minutes late. But when she showed up, she's on time. I thought it was considerate, but still, she beat the
Very
time.
courteous.
Yeah.
Sure. Roddy, is that typical behavior from Julia?
No, not at all. I guess she was on her best behavior for the day.
That's true.
All right, Julia, was Bobby L.A. enough for you?
A little too LA. He was
Too LA.
It might have been. He was dressed very casual, but it might have been because we were going to go hiking. He had on a jeans and a T-shirt. He had
That's good.
this
I
old
like that.
1940s car. Roddy likes new things. He has a new car. His place was nice, but a little sparsely furnished.
Bobby's house was, yeah.
Bobby's house.
Okay, so Bobby, then you guys were heading off to dinner first, or was it?
Well, yeah, we decided that before we'd go hiking, we'd go to get something to eat. So I chose this Mediterranean place that has belly dancing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good score then.
Oh, it was an excellent score.
Okay.
And so we wound up going to this place, and you sit on cushions. They wash your hands for you with this warm water, being treated like a king and a queen. It's pretty nice.
And Julia, did you like this place?
It was great. It was romantic. I even belly danced.
Oh, you did?
Come on.
Let's see it.
Well, we're gonna see some
They
more.
taught me two things. They taught me this slow dance.
Oh, yeah.
And then one
And
this
this is the part you have
real
to-
fast dance like
You have to
that.
do that. Yeah. And that's the one thing that they got.
Tips.
Oh, yeah.
My.
Roddy, well, how was that for you? You got a little taste of the belly
Something
dancing?
I've never seen before. I gotta say that.
Something you'd like to see again?
Something I definitely would like to see again. Absolutely. Hey, look at her.
Now, Julia, at
I
this
agree
point of the
with
date, how would you say Bobby was stacking up against Roddy? Because comparison.
I found Bobby very attractive. He was different, though. I mean, Bobby was very gallant. He made the reservations. He chose the restaurant. He even opened the door for me. I know, it was great. With Roddy, I feel like I always have to be the social, coordinator.
Doing all the planning. So
Always.
when
She does
someone's
all the
very,
planning.
Julia, you say someone's very gallant. What is that? They're very Mitsubishi-like, or
Very mature.
mature? Oh, okay. All right, Bobby, tell us what happened after dinner.
Well, I decided that it might be a good thing to go check out the stars at the observatory. And I thought, get kind of romantic, because she's quite an attractive young lady.
Sure.
And I thought, that'd be a good thing to do. So we went there, and the place is closed.
Oh, that's not a good idea then.
It was.
Rat.
But I thought, what the heck? It's a good time to get a little, maybe try to make a move, a romantic, I thought, well, what it is, I know this place we can sneak into the park and go walk in by moonlight.
And Julia, how was the little stroll through the park there under the moonlight?
Walk in.
Spiders. There are spiders everywhere. At first, we didn't know what it was because we just felt, oh, what's all this sticky stuff? And then up by the lights, there's these huge spiders like that big. But if we stayed away from the lights, it was okay.
Away from the lights.
Yeah.
Talk about a good excuse to get away in the dark there.
Right, exactly, Bobby. So there you are, taking her out of the light and
Yeah,
into
well,
the dark.
I couldn't have planned it better. So
Did
we
you-
move away from the lights, away from the spider webs.
Put the move on
Yeah,
then?
I thought about it, but next thing you know, we're accosted by this skunk, this very aggressive skunk that starts chasing us. And I couldn't believe it. We had to literally run away from the skunk.
These guys,
Yeah,
We
so
took his dog, Harry. He has this great dog. So we
Took
were.
your dog on a date?
Yeah.
it wins the chase every time.
Mind if I bring my dog along on the date?
Julia, did you sense, though, that Bobby's trying to find a place where he could put the moves on you when you guys were at the park?
I didn't have a clue. I kind of wish I would have known. I mean, maybe things would have been. I don't
A
know.
little different, maybe?
Maybe.
Really?
And Roddy, you okay with that if things did turn a little different? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Julia, what time of the night are we talking about here? You've been to a couple of parks, chased by skunks and everything else.
I think it was after midnight.
After midnight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And then Bobby, what was that the end of the night? Did you
Well,
get a
no,
little
we
romance
decided
at the end?
we decided that maybe we'll just cut it, because it was getting kind of late, and she had had a long drive, and so on the way back we just parked out in the front of the house, saying our goodbyes.
Did you get a kiss in there?
Yeah, a little friendly peck, yeah.
And then, Julia, as you had a little ride home, what were you thinking about?
I was just thinking about how sweet and charming Bobby was, and I don't know, he made me feel really special. And he did. I was thinking about him all the way home.
Okay,
Good.
very good. Was that exotic dinner with Bobby and those special feelings enough to give Julia a change of heart? We're going to find out later, but next we meet the woman that Roddy dated, and we'll hear what happened on their date. Change of heart. We just heard what happened on Julia's date with Bobby, and now we're going to meet the woman that Roddy dated. Now, he wanted someone less social and more organized, so we set him up with a woman who lives by her day planner and shares his interest in the great outdoors. Please welcome Kenda Townsend. Hi, Kenda. Nice to see you. Julia, we'll start with you. What do you think of Kenda?
She's beautiful. She's.
Okay. And Kenda, let me ask you about Roddy. What was your first impression when you met?
I have to tell you, it was terrible. It
Terrible.
was awful. He stood me up.
I made a
good
mistake.
going, Roddy.
I know. I was ready to go. He didn't show up, and he didn't call me. I thought maybe he'd been in an accident
All right,
or
what
something.
it was the thing about calling and reconfirming, because we were going to reconfirm.
Yeah, but
on
weren't you a little
Thursday.
bit excited and enthusiastic
Oh,
about
yeah,
this? So
absolutely,
You think you would have
but-
nailed this down?
Well, yeah, good point.
I was really upset. I was really upset.
He does the same thing to me. I hate to say this. He does the same thing to me.
So Julia's got your back on this one, Kenda.
Yeah, I suppose so. Well, I did apologize, though. I even
Yes.
went by where she works.
Oh, well,
Said
okay.
hello and apologized and made up for it as much as I could.
Is that why you gave him a second chance
It
then?
was. He was really sweet. He was really sincere. He stopped by to see me, and, I agreed to give him a second chance. He was cute.
Well, that's good. Now, wait a second, though. It all sounds really sincere, but was there some sort of secondary motive going on there while you went in person?
Well, I wanted to check her out. Absolutely.
Oh, so that if she didn't look good, then you happen to miss 2 or 3 more dates in a row, I guess.
But I didn't miss it, did I?
All right, Roddy, what did you guys do on your date then? Where'd you take Kenda?
Well, I found out she's from Oklahoma, and she used to be a world champion horseback rider.
Really?
So we decided to go horseback riding over in the valley.
Yeah.
And we head out
I
for a
didn't know
couple
you
hours.
horseback rode.
Well, you never asked.
You know what? He's a terrific horseback rider.
You
He's
told me you were just going out
wonderful.
for coffee.
Well,
And Kenda, was he on time the
belly
second
dancing
time
today.
around?
Well, you know what? He was at the restaurant when I got there, and I was about 4 minutes late, but he didn't seem to notice.
Well,
Yeah.
4 minutes, that's not bad, yeah.
I did notice because I was keeping track.
Oh, you were.
But 4 minutes wasn't bad at all, and I figured after what I had done, she got a lot
But
of
tell
money.
us what else you noticed, like what she was wearing.
Oh, yeah, well, she shows up, and she's got this tiny little halter top on, tied in front, completely unbuttoned, and there must have
It
been
wasn't
some sort of pushed-up bra or something like that. And jeans. Just jeans.
So we were going to
Very
the
nice.
valley, and it was hot. And I knew it would be.
Well, yeah, it's true. It was a hot day.
And Kenda, what was Roddy wearing? Because we hear he has a pretty limited wardrobe.
You know what? He was wearing jeans and a button-down shirt, and I thought he looked wonderful.
Oh, so he did. Julia, no t-shirt.
Pardon me?
Hey, no t-shirt. He was dressed.
Yeah. I don't know. You must.
It was my other button-down shirt.
Oh, I see.
My second one.
I haven't seen that shirt.
So, anyways.
All right,
we had a
Kenda,
great
one of
time.
the things that Julia said she didn't like is his goatee and his scruff on his face. Did you have a problem with that?
Oh, God, I think his scruff is great. She must be crazy. It's so cute. It's so hip in LA. It's great.
You must
hear
have
that, hip in
harder
LA?
skin than I do.
Roddy, you said that Julia drives you a little crazy because she's scattered and can't find things. Did Kendra have any bad habits that made you nuts?
None that I saw, actually. I mean, she's completely organized. You know, anybody that would notice that I missed a date has got to be a little organized. But she was very diligent. She wrote everything down. Everything was prompt, and she did everything just perfectly.
Oh, that's good. Okay, Kenda, we heard that Roddy's or he admits that he's a gentle control freak. Did that play out on the date at all?
You know, we got a little bit lost on the way to the stables.
A little lost.
I didn't have the exact address, and I think if he was a control freak, he would have really had a problem with that. But instead, we laughed and kind of had a good time.
It was nice. We just drove around, and I asked her to pull out the map. She pulled out, and she could actually read it. Which is something that I haven't seen Julie be able to do, which was really nice. So we finally found our way there. But it was no big deal. It was a beautiful day.
Kenda, one of the other things that Roddy was complaining about with Julia is that she's too much of a club scene LA person. Are you into the club scene, or are you a little different that way?
You know, when I'm dating someone, I kind of like to stay home, cook together, watch movies, read, spend time together. So.
Perfect.
And Roddy, that sounds more compatible for you?
That's exactly what I like to do. I travel a lot. When I'm home, I like to stay home.
Variety?
Absolutely.
I don't get this.
Variety.
Yes.
Well, it's not so much variety.
I like to go.
Julia, you can't see yourself staying at home just cooking up some...
Stay at home, but every night. I mean, give me
Go
a
out
break.
every night?
I don't
I
want to
mean-
go out every night.
Well, it sure seems like it.
And
You always want to be in the
that's
scene.
because I have to
Try
put-
on 6 different outfits before you go
You
out.
like
Make
that.
sure you get the
He
right
likes.
one.
Don't get me wrong. He loves that. He
Yeah, right.
loves when I try
Watching you
different.
check
He
out
loves
things.
it. He loves shopping. He'll
All right.
go and watch.
Kenda, let's ask how the date finally ended then. What did you do to wrap things up?
Well, after we went to the stables, he came back to my place, and we sat and talked for a little while, and hug and a kiss, and then he left.
Is that all? I mean, she has her hand on his
Roddy,
leg.
was it just a kiss on the cheek and a hug? Was it...
Oh yeah, it was just a kiss. on
was
the
it
cheek.
enough for you,
It
though?
was absolutely. Well, if she had offered, I probably would have stayed around for dinner or something like that. There was no
Okay. Well, you didn't get the offer, so I don't know where this is going to take us, but we're going to find out. Will Julia and Roddy have a change of heart? During the break, they're going to make their decisions. We'll find out what they decide when we come back. All right, welcome back. Here we are at the moment of truth. During the break, Julia and Roddy each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back now. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Julia, you said you came on the show because you said the relationship, at least you felt, was getting a little bit more serious at this point, and you wanted to know if it was worth the effort that you were putting into it. So, you said you wanted to date somebody that was less of a neat freak like Roddy. Someone that would be more social, since you like to go out a lot, and maybe Bobby was like that. And of course,
He was.
more dependable, since you had a problem with Roddy like that. Bobby and you seem to have a good time, barring the skunk and the spiders and all of that kind of stuff. But it's your decision, and we need to know, Julia, what have you decided?
Well, I had a great time with Bobby. In fact, probably a better time. I found him really, really a great person. But I find that I put a lot of time into Roddy, and I find he's very sincere, and
You want to stay together. Okay. Bobby, sorry things didn't work out for you.
Say love you, huh?
Okay. Roddy, you told us you wanted to date somebody that would be a little bit more organized and a little more punctual. Somebody less social and maybe more comfortable staying home, and some of the things that you talked about with Kendra there.
Right.
You know, Julia says she wants to stay together. You had a really good time with Kenda and had a lot in common, but the decision is yours, so we need to know what you decided.
Well, Julia, you know that we've been together for a while, and we've really put a lot of energy into it. This is true. We have a lot of fun together when we have a lot of fun. And Kenda, I had a blast with you. I mean, we had so much fun, and we had so much in common.
yeah.
But I'm going to do a change of heart.
All right, wait, hold up. Okay. Roddy says there's a
But I'm going to stay on my own. I'm doing a
Ken-
change.
So
Change
you
of heart.
don't want to see Kenda again?
I
You
don't
just
want to see Kenda again.
Kenda, I'm sorry that things didn't work out then for you.
That's okay.
He's going to spend some time on his own. And Julia, you know, you wanted to come over here and come on the show and test your relationship, and it's probably a good thing that you found out now before investing a lot more time in a situation that wasn't going to work for you. But I'm sure there's someone much better out there for you. Good luck, okay? Thanks for being here. That's our show today. Thanks to Bobby, Kenda, Julia, and Roddy. We'll see you here next time on Change of Heart.